Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy October. It feels like I haven't sat down like this to film in a while, so it feels weird to be back, but it's monthly favorites time once again, so I'm sharing some of my favorite things from the month of September. Like, where did September go? It felt like it was like 2 weeks. Gone, and now it's fall. So I hope you guys are all well and ready to get started. So this month I have a lot of entertainment favorites because I feel like I was busy doing other stuff that wasn't worrying about like clothing and beauty stuff. But I thought I would start with the new YouTube channel that I found. I found them through Disney, and if you were following too, you would know the Bucket List family. So they partnered with Disney and did 30 stays in 30 days. So they stayed at every single Disney World resort hotel, went like one day to the next, did that. Every day they would get a surprise bag that would give them a clue to the next hotel. So I enjoyed watching. I watched it through like the Instagram stories on the Walt Disney World Instagram and on theirs because I decided to follow them too to see it from their page, so I always wanted to know where they were going next, and I had my suspicions about where they might end up, which I really didn't think about until the last day, and I was like, you know what would make sense? It's if they stayed in the Cinderella Castle Suite. Well, they did, and they have shared videos about it. And they are expecting as well, so I'm really interested to follow their journey and see where life takes them. Basically, a few years ago they sold all of their stuff and decided to travel the world, so I want to like go back and kind of watch their journey thus far and continue to follow it, but they seem like really awesome people and I would definitely recommend checking them out. Next, I don't know where it is. Did it get put away? Might have gotten put away. Whatever, I'll pop a picture in. It's Hercules! So basically one day I really wanted to watch the Happily Ever After fireworks at Disney World, which I haven't seen yet in person, but I think I had just been watching a lot of Instagram stories that had it, and I was like, I just really want to watch the whole thing. And Hercules has a big part in that, and I didn't think that Hercules was going to be a part of it because it's kind of an obscure Disney film. Like, it doesn't have a lot of presence in the parks, and it's one of my favorites. So like, I was so happy that it was in it. And so I guess we were watching it and I was like, man, this really makes me want to watch Hercules. And then one night I was editing a weekend vlog here, and we have a TV right there, and all of a sudden I heard like the beginning of a Disney movie. Then did you put on Hercules? So I was really excited and like finished what I was doing so I can watch it. But I love Hercules. It has and always will be one of my favorites. I actually have like in the coordinating blog post a different funny story that's in relation to Hercules, so check that out. I will link that below. That's why I'm going like this. But yeah, I just love Hercules, and I put it in like my 10 favorite animated movies blog post, which I'll put a link to there as well if you want to check out that blog post to see what my favorite is, because it's not Hercules, but Hercules is one of my favorites. Next, Friends from College on Netflix. I hadn't really like heard a lot about it, but Ethan I think started watching it with Alex, and so he was like, oh, just like put it on, and like, I like it. It like kind of makes me uncomfortable because it's like friends having an affair. So it like kind of makes me uncomfortable, and it's very quirky, but I like it and I like want to see where it goes. I've watched the first, I think, 4 episodes, and the first season is only 8 episodes, so it won't take long to watch the rest of it. But it's been interesting, and it has, why am I blank? Kobe Smulders from How I Met Your Mother, Robin from How I Met Your Mother in it, and Fred Savage, whose brother is Ben Savage, aka Corey from Boy Meets World, and like other actors that like I kind of recognize from other stuff, so it's, I don't know, I've just been enjoying it, and like it's kind of weird, but I don't know, I liked it this month. Next, I mentioned this in my 10 books I'm loving right now, which I will link that blog post there as well. And I hadn't finished it, but I was liking it, and it got so much better. Like, it's just so good. And I like, it's a depressing story, but I really liked the resolution and how it ended, and it all came together, and I didn't know like how that was gonna happen, but it all did. Basically, it's the story of the remains of an infant are found in a construction zone, and they're trying to figure out who the baby belongs to. But the book goes from different perspectives, so it's from like the reporter who's covering the story, and then there's like this other character, and then these people that their baby was actually stolen from the hospital, and so they want to know if it's their baby, that they can finally kind of come to terms with what happened and get some resolution to know where she is. But they are all connected somehow, and I really liked the way it came together. So this is The Child by Fiona Barton, and I would definitely recommend it. I had rented it from the library on the ebook, and I made it maybe halfway, and then I was like, no, I need to know. So I bought it and finished reading it in a physical copy. It was that good. Last is another Netflix series, Orange is the New Black. I watched the first season right before the second season came out, and then watched the second season as soon as that came out. And then when the third season came out, I started watching it and kind of lost interest, lost like trying to get everyone who was watching it together at the same time to watch it. And after I finished Gilmore Girls a few months ago, I was like, I kind of just want to know what happens. Like, I just want to finish it. So, well, not finish it because it's not over, but get caught up. So I am on season 5 now. I've watched the past 3 seasons in maybe the last 2 months. But I don't think season 3 and 4 were as good as season 1 and 2. But season 5 is getting interesting, and I really kind of want to know what happens to everybody. So, not for children. Kind of could be uncomfortable to watch with your parents, but it's a good show, and the characters are really interesting, and I find I don't like a lot of characters because of things that they've done, but like you still feel for them, and you still like want to see what's going on. Basically, it's a story of Piper, who is arrested and ends up going to jail for like helping someone to commit a crime, but she feels she's innocent, and so does everybody else that's in there. And it is all about like prison life, but then it goes into like the backstory of why all the prisoners are there, so you get to know more about their story and how they got where they are. So it's interesting in that way, and like the characters are all really different and really like interesting people, and it's just an interesting, I think it's based on a true story. There is a book, but it's just interesting to watch, and like some of this stuff, like they have a lot of like things that they shouldn't have in there, and it's like, but really, like, how would that happen? I don't know, but you just go with it, and it's good. So if you haven't watched that, I would recommend that as well. Next, for clothing, I'm gonna pull up these. So if you've been following me at all, you know that I am planning a wedding next September. So this month we got our engagement pictures done. So basically I'm sharing my outfit from that. But I'll be back in 1 second because I just realized this light is on and bugging me. So 1 second. I totally meant to turn that off before I started recording too, and it just didn't happen. Okay, let's put this down. Oh no, there's my sticky note. Oh. Okay, so first I wanted to share the dress that I wore. So it's navy, and it has a little thin belt, and it's got like, I don't know how well you can see, there's like lines here and lots of buttons in the chest, and then the sleeves are kind of see-through. I don't know if you can see like the texture, but I just really liked it, and it was cute, and it was flattering and comfortable and not too short. But yeah, it was like nice but still like somewhat casual. Like I didn't want to go too fancy with it. It's from H&M. It doesn't say what it is, but if I can find the link will be in the coordinating blog post below, and then also if I can find a picture of like it on a model, I'll pop it in somewhere. And then the other thing is the little booties that I wore. So I've always wanted a little pair of booties, and this is the first pair. They're not too high, but I like that they're wooden, that you can like wear other stuff with it, and they're like kind of pointed in the toes. They're kind of like suede, but they're really comfortable and like not too hard to walk in, because I can struggle in heels sometimes because I'm a little short. But I'll put in some pictures from our engagement pictures that I am in love with. But yeah, that was kind of what I wore and what I enjoyed wearing. And one of our wedding colors is navy too, so the navy dress was kind of perfect. Basically, I bought 2 dresses online, which I thought would be perfect, and they were way too big for me. So then the week before, I had to like rush out to the mall and try and find something. It was very stressful, but that was my shopping trip basically, and it was good, and I'm really happy with the pictures. Okay, I'm looking at my list that's down there now. It was on my lap. Next, for beauty, so my cousin got married at like the weekend after Labor Day, and I was baking. I did the party favors that were French macaron, so I had to do those, and I did peanut butter cookies, which I'm gonna talk about next, and a cake for her brother, my cousin as well, because it was his birthday. So in the midst of getting all that stuff in the car to drive up to the venue and packing for a weekend away, I forgot my eye makeup remover. So we had to go to pharmacy to get other stuff as well, but I had I'd seen the commercials. I kind of wanted to try the micellar water. I think that's how you say it, from Garnier. So this is the normal and sensitive skin one. It's a little small thing, but I like it. Did I say it's for normal and sensitive skin? Because I have sensitive skin. But I'd kind of been interested to see what all the fuss was about, because I know people have been kind of going crazy for it. But I wanted to try it. I think it's like fairly in level to the eye makeup remover that I use, which is the Marcel Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. But I kind of just wanted to try something else, and I'm happy I did. I know some people say that it kind of makes their skin break out, so we'll see. But as of right now, I'm liking it. And then the last category, food. I won't be sharing the recipe for this because it is a family recipe, but I made peanut butter cookies, and it reminded me how much I love my grandma's peanut butter cookies. So she passed away when I was in high school, and she suffered from Alzheimer's, so I don't have a lot of memories of like us baking together, but I remember going to my grandparents' house and her having peanut butter cookies, and my dad and my uncle like would steam line to the kitchen, get like 3 to 4 cookies and eat them. So I made them for the rehearsal dinner for my cousin's wedding, and then I made way too many. So I brought some up for the weekend, and it ended up giving them to my uncle, and he was so happy. And we still had extra here, but they didn't last very long because my dad loves them. But they're peanut butter cookies that you like roll in a ball, and you chill the dough and roll it in a ball and then squish it with a fork. But it's like special to my family, and since I got into baking, like I have that recipe in her handwriting that's really special to me, and I feel like it's kind of something that I can do for my family just to kind of honor my grandma. And it's special that like I get to make them, because I know my aunt has tried, but she didn't get the recipe quite right. So it's kind of like my special thing that I can do for my family. I know I did them when my grandpa passed away too. I did them when we went up for him to be buried. I brought them because I knew he would have been proud of that, and she would have been too. So peanut butter cookies are a family favorite, and let me know if you guys have any like family recipes that are very special to you. If like, not even if you've had family that's passed away or anything just like that, but just like what's a special to your family recipe, because I think that'd be pretty cool to see other people's traditions passed on. But yeah, I don't really want to end on a sad note, and it's like, it's not sad because I can do that and I can make them for my family and it makes everyone really happy, so it's kind of cool that I can do that. But I can't believe it's October already. Like, currently it's Canadian Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadians. But yeah, I'm like, can't believe it's fall. I'm like excited for fall because I kind of like, I like fall and I like sweater weather, but at the same time I'm like, oh god, winter is coming. Like, literally winter is coming and I'm really not looking forward to it. But for now, I'll take October, I'll take the leaves changing, I'll take the little bit of cooler weather that we've been having because we've still had like a heat wave. But I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my monthly favorites for the month of September, and let me know what you enjoyed in the month of September. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.